Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 57 of my journey to becoming the person that I want to be and the psychologist. Today was a very nice day. I went out on a walk yet again with my girlfriend, and we had breakfast and lunch, which were nutritious and very nice. Ate some eggs, ate a bit of pasta, ate some soup, and overall the day was actually wonderful because, especially now that it's sunny and nice outside, the temperature hits around 15 max Celsius degrees, which is really good. It's a bit chilly, but it's not too cold, and I don't need to wear my winter jacket anymore. And it feels so much better. What the fuck? It feels so much better than when it is winter outside and it is cold and whatever. So yeah, we went out and we were out for literally 2.5 hours. We went to a cafe, we talked a bit, and after that, when we got home, we ate and then we hung out, watched some TV, talked a bit more, and then I went home. And now I'm here, I'm chilling, I'm resting, I'm gonna go play games with my best friend. And overall, I couldn't say that my day could have gone any better. Because honestly, going out during daytime is something that I did talk about in this. It is something that I want to implement into my daily routine because I have realized that it actually takes a lot of stress away and a lot of problems that I usually have, which are laziness, procrastination, and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, they still do exist, they still do happen. However, it is much less than usual. And that is actually like very I feel like I am less taken away by things that don't really matter and that I keep on doing and I'm wasting my time and literally my life. So it makes you feel better either way. Like even energy wise, you don't feel like all tired and shit and whatever. And not only that, but we went to sleep actually pretty early, which was it was around midnight, and that is pretty early for me. And we woke up I woke up around 9:30, something like that, so I slept a very good amount. And I don't really know why I have eye bags. Right now it is 9 p.m. Maybe it's because I was laying down for a bit here, chilling, looking at my phone for a bit, just so that I could, procrastinate a bit, allow myself to rest, which is also something that everybody should do. You're not um overdo the things that you want to do. Don't overdo yourself. Don't push yourself way too hard to the point where life is just not enjoyable. And that was something that was actually an issue for me before because I kept telling myself I need to push myself harder. And every time I tell myself that, the next day I push myself really hard, and then it all just plummets down. It was literally like the perfect example is what happened at the start of my journey, which was like from the 12th day onward. I started putting way too many things into my days, and my plannings were not well made, and I wasn't thinking about how I am going to overwork myself. And it wasn't many, like I wasn't doing many things that were like crazy. However, I'm not used to that amount of work to do on a daily basis, or like those habits. And that is what put me down in such a way that I started, you know, literally breaking that whole idea of me making habits, because all of the new habits that I formed, I added them extremely quickly. I didn't even form them yet, but I was trying to form them, and I was trying to form like five of them in one day, which took a big toll on me and my mental health. And I thought that it wouldn't, because, well, when you talk about habits, you just think about, those things that are not really important. It's small habits here and there, but it actually does change the way that you are, basically. They change you as a whole, but, it might just be me. Like, I might be the one who's affected by them that much. So, yeah, I mean, when I pushed myself way too hard, I couldn't continue because life was just not that enjoyable for me, because I just kept telling myself I didn't do this today. I should have done that better today. You should keep pushing yourself, but at the same time, you should also be proud of yourself and allow yourself to be happy. Because if you're just focusing on continuing and progress and whatever, that's good. However, you should be like, okay, I am doing this that I wasn't doing before, and I'm really glad that I'm doing it, and I'm really happy that I'm doing it. I'm proud of myself. You should think about that. You should think about the new things that you're doing, the new habits that you formed, or any other positive thing that's been happening in your life because you worked hard. And also, you should focus on continuing on how to improve on many things that you're supposed to be doing. Let's say if you're not reading a book, you should maybe start reading a book. If you're interested in psychology or sports or whatever, anything, you could start reading a book. Books are very important, books are very nice. And I know that it is a fucking hassle if there isn't people who read books and they start reading it out of nowhere. I know that it's a big hassle because you haven't been doing it before. But I feel like the biggest issue with my generation is the fact that we allow ourselves, or no, we do not allow ourselves to rest our mind. We do not allow our brain to process all of the natural emotions that are coming from our brain and from our thoughts. We're getting these emotions and reactions through YouTube, especially TikTok, Instagram Reels, Netflix, and whatever. It's not that bad to watch those things. I am honestly the most against short videos such as TikTok. I still do watch them, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't watch them to that extent. I don't have TikTok because TikTok is literally the main use of it is just to watch those short videos, and I just got away from it because it really does ruin your way of thinking and your ability to focus on something for a longer time. See, some people are now not able to watch a whole movie without looking at their phone, and they're looking at their phone and watching the TV at the same time, which is not a good thing at all. So I feel like that is something that not many people talk about, or they just don't care that much about, and it is actually affecting a whole generation, my generation. And it's really sad. And I mean, I can't do anything but help myself or try to help people who I care about. But either way, um, I should, yeah, as I said, everybody should work on themselves and try their best to focus on things, because nothing is as simple, and all of the little things that are happening in your life are actually affecting you in every single way possible. Every choice that you make is because of something that happened before in your past, or because of the way that a room is set, and because of memories and emotions and what triggers your brain to start dopamine in your brain and serotonin and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't really have a specific topic to talk about. I just started talking since I'm very energetic, and I like to talk a lot. I like to think a lot, and I come to different conclusions which sometimes change over time. But yeah, that was day 57. I will see you tomorrow in day 58. I'm gonna go enjoy playing my games with my best friend. And yeah, that is it. Hope you all had a good day. And yeah, as I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.